September 2004. I was out in practice for a motocross race. I was 17, it was my senior year of high school. It was towards the end of the day, I was real tired, had a great day, and decided let me go out for a couple more laps. Went over the jump a second time, and then when I landed a little bit sideways, so the bike got kind of crossed a little bit, and then the way that I landed, it bounced me in the desert. I was too tired to bring it back straight, and it threw me over the handlebars, and I landed head first on the landing ramp. I heard a big snap and thought it was my helmet. Come to find out it was my neck breaking. I remember rolling down the landing ramp, and after that I was thinking, this is really weird, this doesn't hurt. And then I felt totally empty and couldn't feel anything, and what it was a C5-6 vertebrae break, and so technically classified as a quadriplegic. I broke my C5 vertebrae and my nerve function is about C6 level. Entirely paralyzed from my mid-chest down. I do not have any grip or any finger motion at all, and I don't have any tricep and any pecs, so I don't have the main muscle groups working. Initially it was a tough set of emotions with the injury, whether it's the first few moments in the first day that you learn about what a new life is going to be like, or even now 15 years later, there's still a lot of the same emotions, you just feel them differently.
He was always the calculated one. You know, we'd go out and try a jump and we'd overshoot it, we'd come up short, we'd, blow through corners, and he was always the one that landed the jump the first time, that had the perfect line through the corner. He was always calculated in what he did. It sucked. There's nothing I could do to make it better. At that time, it was just you had to sit and help him out as much as you can and try to stay upbeat. And
being able to have some type of outlet, some type of feeling to go do things with everybody else, do things the same as everybody else, has always been something that's been nagging and has not been a part of life to really feel fulfilling. And over the last few years, when we've been able to make these off-road cars work and develop these hand control systems and everything the way that we want them to, has been something that's just completely brought that side of life back, and it's really helped seal that chapter of giving back so much of what was lost.
So that's why we're so passionate here at Iron Born Offroad, because we see the change that can happen from going from being in a chair to being in a car, out in the trails, out in the mountains, and just having fun. I always loved making stuff, loved working on bikes, motorcycles, anything I could get my hands on. And so I decided to get an engineering degree, and the hardest part with doing hand controls is finding the person's strength and utilizing that.
And it's been really cool because 10 years ago we were just happy to get back out and cruising on the trail. The thing that's been awesome working with Iron Born is what he'll really understand is, with my limited arm motion, if we need to move the steering wheel back a couple of degrees, and it's going to be a pretty decent job to fix that. Where you'll go to a lot of different machine shops, you'll just go in line for a couple weeks and they'll say, we'll get back to you when we get back to you if it doesn't work. And he really understands the nature of how my arms move, the movement that I have, what's required. And he understands that if we need to move something a couple degrees or a couple quarter inches, that's what needs to be done. And it's been awesome because we have the system pretty well developed to where I can go out and drive it and my brain can put the car where I want to put it, just as if I have, and it's one of the coolest feelings to be able to use a piece of equipment as I would like to and not feel held back by it. You feel like you're going back out with the day with friends again. And then that's something that I had a big hole of easily 10 years of not doing. And the thing I love now is we've grown past having to figure out the controls side of things, and now I can focus more on the race car side of things, on the car setup, on the track control, instead of just trying to get a car to operate. Now it feels like I'm out there racing as if anybody else is out there racing. My name is Jaramillo, and I like to race off-road cars for fun. No matter what limitations you currently have, you call Iron Born Offroad and they'll help customize a solution to you.